How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got wildcard game number 2. Here looking at the postseason picture, the Blue Jays went and sweep the Astros 2-0, so they'll head out to Texas to take on the Rangers. The Yankees are a game up on Minnesota, we're a game up on Chicago, and the Phillies and the Diamondbacks are tied at 1. How did we get here? Well, we took game 1 4-3 on the late inning heroics of TJ Friedl. He had a 2-run shot in the top of the 9th to put us up 4-3 against Justin Steele and the Cubs. So today is game 2, and it's going to be Nick Lodolo versus Jordan Montgomery, another lefty. We are looking to take the series right here and advance and punch our ticket to the NLDS. Now, something I'm doing a little bit different is I'm going to put, well, I'm not sure how I want to exactly line up, put out this lineup, but I'm going to put De La Cruz, I think, in the 9th spot. We'll let Stuart Fairchild lead off because De La Cruz just strikes out a ton, and I'm not really a fan of it, so he's going to move down to the 9th spot, kind of act as a second leadoff man. It's Lodolo versus Montgomery. Montgomery, of course, signed with the Diamondbacks for a year-long deal, and then he got traded to the Chicago Cubs. So Wild Card Series Game 2. The Chicago faithful out here to support the Cubs as they looked to have this first game locked under their belt, but we came back and took the game right out from under them and are hoping to take game 2 and take on the Braves. If we were to lose game 2, game 3 will be on Friday. It'll also be at 7 p.m. and it will be Andrew Abbott versus somebody from the Cubs. I don't remember who, but a righty, that's all I know. So Montgomery and crew take the field as we get underway here in the wild card game 2. Of course, like every MLB The Show video that I'm doing, I will be playing on quick counts because I prefer quick counts. It speeds up the game a little bit quicker. There you see Montgomery starts, just 14 starts this season, but a good solid ERA. And Stuart Fairchild climbs in to lead off the ball game with a 1-1 count. He had a solo shot in game 1. Chopper up the middle, right to Dansby. And Montgomery has the first out. So here's the lineup. Not much has changed besides Ellie De La Cruz batting 9th. Tapia back out there in left, batting 8th. And everything else is the same from game 1. 1-1 count to Tyler Stevenson. Looper to Horner. He gloves and throws and makes the play. 2 outs. Cubs have some solid defense up the middle. So if we keep hitting ground balls, it's going to be a long night for us. Encarnacion gives that ball a ride high and deep to right field. Suzuki on the warning track at the ivy. It's off the wall. And a 2-out double for Christian Encarnacion. There you see that power in his bat start to develop. And we have a base runner with 2 men out and Matt McClain coming up next. Looking to drive him in, 1-1 count. Montgomery throws a sinker, changeup, curveball, fastball, and cutter. Popped up into foul ground. The first baseman is over, and kind of a weak end to the half inning. But hey, we got our first hit out of the way early. And the Cubs are coming up here next. right, Nick Lodolo, the lefty, 33 starts for him, 9-13 record with a 4.8 ERA. We need to see that ERA go down. 184 strikeouts. I think that number's only going to get higher as we progress further and further into the series. And the Cubs lineup looks a little bit different, but at the top it's still Nico Hoerner. YouTube series kind of channel killer. And he's going to start the game off with extra bases for the Cubs, as that's going to find the left center field gap. Friedl going to get it in, but Hoerner with his speed cruises into second with a leadoff double. Cubs looking to start the scoring early. Cody Bellinger moving up to the 2 spot. And that's up the middle, and that's a base hit, and the Cubs, 2 batters into the ball game, take a 1-0 lead. Plus, I thought that was a fly ball. I didn't notice it was a ground ball, and I ran the other way. All right, here's Seiya Suzuki. Bloop down the line. Foul. Suzuki just missed extra bases. 1-2. Doesn't bite the off-speed pitch. 2-2. Got him with the fastball. Swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Kyle Schwarber out in left field, so if that tells me anything, it's, hey, take a chance when he's out there. And he's going to ground into the 3-6-3 double play to end the inning, but not before Cody Bellinger puts the Cubs on the board. Nico Hoerner led off the game with a double. Bellinger with an RBI base hit to drive him in, and it's 1-0 Chicago. 5, 6, and 7 for the Reds in the second inning, getting their first look at Jordan Montgomery. This is my first look at him all season long, and TJ Friedl, of course, he was the hero of last night's game. He's down 1-2. Good sinker from Nick Montgomery, finds the outside edge of the zone, and I thought that was ball 2, but it's strike 3, and we're 1 away. Steer hits it up the middle. Routine play for Dansby. Quickly, 2 men out here in the second. Heimer Candelario had an extra base hit yesterday. Big cut and a miss on the changeup. Got to time that one up a little bit better. 1-2. And he blew the sinker by him, so a clean 1-2-3 from Montgomery. Maybe some momentum on the Cubs' side as they have the 1-run lead. Reese Hoskins moves up to the 5th spot for Chicago today, playing first base. Former Philly, former Brewer, and now with Chicago. 1-2 as he swings and misses the changeup. Popped up. So one first baseman pops out to another. 1 away. And the shortstop Dansby. 1-1 pitch from Lodolo. Is hit hard to left field. Tapia makes the running catch. I thought he wasn't going to get there, but he does. Robs Dansby of extra bases. Kyle Schwarber out there on left foot and make that play. All right, third baseman Patrick Wisdom. Or actually, I think he's the DH. 2-2 to him. McLean can't get that one. That's into right field for a 2-out base knock.
Batting it, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Grounder to McLean in the hole, and that's going to get through. So a little unlucky there for the Reds defense, and the bottom half of this Cubs order is getting on. for Yan Gomes, the catcher. Hit into the Cubs dugout. Look out. 1-2. Got him with the high heat. So Lodolo escapes trouble here in the bottom half of the second. Still 1-0 Cubs. 8-9-1 for the Reds. Tapia, De La Cruz, and Candelario. Or not Candelario, Fairchild. Tapia fouls the changeup off, 1-2. Fouls that sinker off, low in the zone. Borderline pitches that Tapia probably can't afford to take. And he's down on strikes. Monty throws a sinker past him. That's another strikeout. De La Cruz with a 1-1. If Montgomery is going to throw pitches right there, we're going to be in for a long night. 1-2.
2-2.
2-2. De La Cruz lays off that sinker low and away, looking for that outside corner, but he can't get it there. And this time the changeup gets him. De La Cruz down on strikes. 4th strikeout for Montgomery. And Stuart Fairchild is back up at the plate. Okay, now I'm just swinging at everything. Need to take a step back. Okay, 2-2. Fairchild to right field. Suzuki coming in, makes the running grab near the foul line, and another 1-2-3 inning for Montgomery and the Cubs. So the lineup card turns over. Horner up for his second time. He had a leadoff double his first time up, and he's got a 3-1 count. Lodolo powers a fastball by him, 3-2. Trying to avoid his first walk of the ball game. Bloop down the line, foul. Barely. Blooped into left. Tapia can't get that one. So Nico Horner is 2 for 2, a double and a single. Double play ball. McLean to De La Cruz on to first, a 4-6-3. And quickly that leadoff base runner is wiped away thanks to the Cubs defense, or the Reds defense. So now instead of a runner on with 1 out, it's 2 outs with no one on for Seiya Suzuki.
1-2.
And he had a strikeout his first time up, and he is down 1-2. Got him with the slurve, and that'll end the inning. We trek on here to the 4th. 2, 3, and 4 for Cincinnati. Looking to get something going here against Montgomery and the Cubs. Stevenson fouls off the sinker. 1-2. Trying to go the other way there.
2-2.
2-2. Outside sinker misses. Stevenson to right center. Suzuki makes a diving play. What a play by Seiya Suzuki out there in right. Robs Tyler Stevenson of extra bases. And here's the StatCast replay. Yeah, I would have expected him to miss it. But his route efficiency was 100%. Can't get better than that. So you got to tip your cap to him and just keep finding pitches to hit.
Ball.
One out for Encarnacion. He had to double his first time up. The only Reds hit of the game. Hit to Hoskins, and that's a line out for the second out. So some misfortune continues for Cincinnati. 2 balls that find Cubs outfield or Cubs gloves. Now it's Matt McLean. Monty trying to get another 1-2-3 inning.
Ball. 2 balls.
That sinker
2
misses
strikes.
outside. It's 2-2. Finally saw a fastball from Montgomery. Haven't seen one of those all night.
Full count.
And that curveball misses. It's a full count with TJ Friedel on deck. Gets a piece of it. Keeps the at-bat alive. Still 3-2. Good changeup gets him swinging. Another strikeout for Jordan Montgomery, and he is cruising through 4. Still 1-0 Chicago.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder.
We just need to hit a ball out to left. Big cut and miss from Kyle Schwarber. He can't connect. He's quickly down 1-2. Hit weakly to Matt McLean, and a little bit of a shift there. And Schwarber rolls right into it for the first out.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins with a 2-1 count. And he grounds out to the first baseman,
He's out.
helping out his fellow man at that position. 2 quick outs for Lodolo in the 4th. Dansby's going to make it an even more efficient inning for Lodolo. 3 up, 3 down. On to the 5th at the halfway mark. Still a tight ball game. Another pitcher's duel. And I guess you kind of have to expect that, but I would like for the offense to, wake up a little bit. But when Montgomery's just hitting those outer edges of the zone, I mean, there's nothing you could do. Friedel pops that up behind the plate. Gomes is there. Throws off his mask, makes the catch. 1 quick out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Spencer Steer.
All right. Spencer Steer has a 2-1 hitter's count. We'll take it. He connects to right field. Suzuki on the run again. He's going to get there again. He has brought his glove. Nothing's getting past him out in right field. Unfortunate for us. Another hard hit ball right at somebody.
1-2.
1-2 to Candelario. And he crushes that ball to straightaway left field. And there's no doubt about that one. I guess it's more left center field. Regardless, it is gone. Eimer Candelario ties this ball game up with 1 swing of the bat. Pro tip with directional hitting, if you have somebody like Montgomery who's just pounding the lower half of the zone, all you have to do is push up with the thumbstick, and you'll scoop that ball right on out of here. So I said it again, I said it once, and I'll say it again. Candelario, of course, replacing Caballero, who we acquired from Tampa as the everyday third baseman. Ever since Caballero suffered that season-ending injury, and he has been quite productive in the video since. Tapia to left. Can this get past Schwarber out there? He lumbers over and makes the catch. But we do tie this ball game up thanks to Eimer Candelario, and it's 1-1. Just 2 hits, but we're making the most of them.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Patrick Winter.
So we're a fresh start, tied back up, starting over. Wisdom with a 2-1 count. I don't think Patrick Wisdom is your MVP, Chicago. But, you know, I could be wrong. Called strike 3. Nice changeup placed by Lodolo on the outside corner. Your MVP would do something with that pitch. Even checked his swing. But there was no hope as that was a called strike anyways. Morel, big cut and a miss. 1 and 2. Got him with the changeup. Back-to-back Ks for Nick Lodolo. He's settled in.
Now batting, catcher, Jan
Gomes, the number 9 batter. Hit weakly to Matt McClain, and that's a 1-2-3. We've played 5 out at Wrigley, all tied up at 1 apiece. 9, 1, and 2 for the Reds coming up here in the top half of the 6th. Here's De La Cruz. Montgomery still has some energy left, so I wouldn't expect to see him, you know, being pulled out anytime soon, unless he gets into some hot water here in the 6th. And De La Cruz with a 2-1 count. Two as he swung at ball 3. Trying to avoid the punch-out. Struck out his first time up.
That's the ball.
Lays off the sinker. Full count. We'll take a walk. He acts as a second leadoff man. I would not be upset. Fouled into the seats down the first base line. Foul back. Three-two, one more time. Hit foul again, making Montgomery throw a lot of pitches. We've seen the sinker, curveball, changeup, and the fastball. Haven't seen the cutter yet. And the sinker gets called ball 4. Questionable call, borderline call.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the right fielder, number 19.
And the lineup flips over.
Fairchild.
No.
Two and 1 to Stuart Fairchild with Ellie on first.
That's a strike.
Big cut and a miss, 2-2.
2-2.
We're going to send him. Montgomery's energy starting to get to the yellow.
Ball.
That's a ball. Throw down from Gomes is going to not be in time. That's what you do with De La Cruz on base. He gets a stolen base. We have a runner in scoring position. Full count to Fairchild. Chopper to Dansby. De La Cruz will stay put. And Fairchild is out. So now it's up to Tyler Stevenson. And he's got a hitter's count 2-1. Down the line, fair ball. That's going to score De La Cruz, no doubt about that. He scores without a throw, and he's out. Stevenson is at second as he tried to advance. I don't know how to only make it to where one runner advances at a time sometimes, but the point is we have the 2-1 lead. This is huge. We could take this series today if our bullpen can shut it down.
Ball 2.
2 and 2 to Encarnacion. Cubs getting somebody up in the bullpen. Carl Edwards Jr. And Almonte, I think. My little Twitch live thing was in the way, so I couldn't read it. Encarnacion crushes that foul. Foul tipped right into Yan Gomes' glove, and that'll end the inning. But we do get a run in thanks to Tyler Stevenson. However, the dangerous part of the Cubs lineup's coming up in the 6, 1, 2, and 3. So Lodolo's got some work cut out in front of him. Here's Nico Horner, 2 for 2. Can't get this guy out. What's new? At one point, I'm going to put him on my team somewhere, somehow, someway. In some franchise, it'll make sense. May not be this year, but who knows? Could be next year with whatever team I decide to go with. 1 and 2.
Yes.
Got him! That's a big first out in the 6th. Nico Horner down swinging.
The center fielder.
That feels good.
Bellinger.
Here's Bellinger. He can tie this game with one swing. Looks at a fastball on the outside corner. 1 and 2. Lodolo gets a sign. The pitch is a ball outside. The slurve just misses. Hit to center. Not very far. Not very deep. And Friedel is there.
Up next is
Seiya Suzuki.
the right fielder.
0 for 2.
Suzuki.
Down the line, fair, and Encarnacion takes it to the bag himself. 6 innings of 1-run ball for Nick Lodolo. So, Almonte does come in for the Cubs. There you see his season stats.
Yinsu.
But nothing matters in the postseason. So looking at it, we're going to bring in a lefty. So Andrew Chafin's going to get the ball in the 7th inning. In the playoffs, I like to be a little conservative with my starting rotation.
That's a foul ball.
So 6 innings, quality start. Can't ask for much more out of Lodolo. Really settled in after that first inning. Up the middle to Horner. That's one out.
Up next in Cincinnati, the center fielder.
Here's TJ Friedel.
Friedel.
One, two.
There's the second strike. Stays alive, fouls the sinker back. Still 1 and 2. Down the left field line into the seats. Keeps fouling them back. Still 1 and 2.
Ball. 2-2.
2 and 2. Another foul ball. A 9-pitch at bat for Friedel. Into the gap, stung. Schwarber will actually get there quite quickly, so I'm not going to go for 2. I'll settle for a single. 1 out base knock. That's what happens when you work the count. 1-1 to steer. Pitch out. Friedel will stay and put. I kind of forget Friedel has speed. He's not one that I usually think about.
He's dead.
And Almonte has 1 disengagement left.
Ball. No.
Ball in 3-1. Candelario up next. Down the line, just foul. Runner was on the move. He'll be on the move once again now that it's 3-2. Hit up the middle. Good play by Horner. Wow, what a play. Doesn't get the out at second, but does get the out at first. He tried, though. And they're going to bring in another arm, Drew Smiley. The lefty. Doesn't hurt us one bit. Candelario's a switch hitter. Middle. And that's a base hit. We're going to test Bellinger's arm. Here comes the throw. It's looking pretty good, but a little offline, and the Reds add a run. 3-1 here in the 7th. Candelario is having himself a game. Now, I'm guessing this is why they brought in Smiley for Tapia. And he's going to hit one hard up the middle. That's a base hit. So, playing to the matchup didn't work in the Cubs' favor. And we have 2 men on with 2 men out. And we scored a run in this half inning. Let's see if Ellie De La Cruz can do something here. Swings at the sinker outside and fouls it back. Oh, that's an ugly swing and a miss. Oof. De La Cruz strikes out. But Candelario drives in another. He's driven in all 3 of our runs today. This time with a base hit up the middle. So Andrew Chapin comes in. First time we've seen him this postseason. It's really just for the Schwarber at bat. And he's going to hit that to McLean. The second time tonight he's grounded out to him. And that's 1 out in the 7th. 8 outs to go before the Reds can advance to the NLDS to take on the Braves. If our bullpen can hold on, that is. Well, Rhys Hoskins has a 1-2 count. So Chafin getting ahead. Blooped into left. Tapia coming in. And that's 2 men down. A sinker to Swanson, my bad, is strike. Slider gets a piece of it and fouls it off Stevenson. Diving try by De La Cruz, but Swanson gets it past him. And that's a hard hit ball into center field for a 2-out base knock. Patrick Wisdom fouls off the fastball. It's 1-2. Hit high and deep to left. Tapia is not going to get it. It bounces off the ivy. And Swanson will come around to score. An RBI double from Patrick Wisdom makes it a 1-run ball game. The tying run is at second base. Ground ball to McLean. He makes a good throw, and that ends the inning, but the Cubs inch ever so close with that RBI double. And it's 3-2 as we go to the 8th.
Ball 2.
Fairchild takes the ball outside, 2-1. So I'm thinking we bring in the righty, and we'll bring in Antoine to pitch the 8th. And then Alexis Diaz to close it out in inning number 9. Fairchild rips that one up the middle for a base hit. Reds trying to add some insurance in the top 8th. Oh, that was a pitch right in Stevens' wheelhouse, but it's going to be a routine fly to center field for the first out. Just missed. Here's Christian Encarnacion with a 3-1 count.
Ball
four.
First base.
So 2 on, 1 man out. Matt McLean coming in. He is 0 for 3, but if he could get a base hit, it would be clutch here. Sinker low and out of the zone that is fouled back. 1-2.
Ball.
2-2. I almost swung at that. Popped up behind second base. Infield fly is called. Swanson into shallow center makes the catch. 2 outs now. So it's going to be up to TJ Friedel. He was the hero last night. He could be the hero again. Not if I swing at pitches like that. Good pitch by Smiley. And he threw it again, and I chased. So can't do anything with the runners on in the 8th. 6 outs to get before we can advance. But it's a nail-biter, 3-2 Cincinnati.
Now pitching for the Reds.
All right, TJ Antoine comes in. There you see he had his ERA under 1.5 this season. Have a season.
No.
2-1 to Horner. Good slurve, gets him to swing and miss. Calling for the sinker this time. And okay, that's Jan Gomes, not Nico Horner. No wonder that at bat was so easy. Now it's Nico Horner. Although he did strike out his last time up. Fouls it back. We're ahead 1-2. We'll do exactly what we did to Gomes. Throw this slurve down and away. And he's going to hit it softly. McLean in the hole. Makes the catch and makes the play. Cody Bellinger. He's got surprisingly less contact and power versus righties. A reverse splits kind of guy. I wouldn't have expected that from Bellinger. But watching him enough on the Dodgers when they faced the Braves in the postseason, I know he can do a lot of damage in the postseason, so I'll always have a little bit of extra respect for Bellinger. That's going to be a base hit. McLean can't get to that one. Tying run is on first for Suzuki. Been quiet for him offensively, but defensively he's made some amazing catches. Up the middle. De La Cruz bobbles. He won't have a play. And the Cubs threaten here. Suzuki reaches. Kyle Schwarber is next. Fouls it off. 1-2.
2-2.
Doesn't bite. 2-2. Antoine probably losing some energy. Just trying to get the ground ball here. Fouled off. Checks his swing. He went around, and that's the end of the 8th inning. Thank you, third base umpire, for that wonderful gift. We go to the 9th. 3 outs to go for the Reds, and they can punch their ticket to the division series. Let's see if we can get some runs here. Carl Edwards Jr. is going to miss high with his pitch, and it's 2-1 to Spencer Steer. 2-2. Hit high and deep to center. Bellinger on his horse makes the catch. Some hard hit balls for the Reds, but still right at defenders. Hammer Candelario climbing in. He's had himself an excellent game. He has been the hero, the big star player for the Reds tonight.
Ball.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good slurve. Edwards Jr. having a better outing than he was yesterday.
Now batting, left fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Raimel Tapia, the last hope for the Reds in the 9th. Another good pitch from Edwards Jr. 1-2. Slurve right down the middle. Can't do much with it though. Good pitch, a curveball, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 9th. 3 outs to get. 5, 6, and 7 for Chicago as they try to keep their season alive. And Alexis Diaz will come in to get the save. He pitched in last night's game, win an inning, and got 1 strikeout. I had to do math. He is looking to slam the door once again. And then hopefully we'll have a couple of off days before we face Atlanta. Big cut from Dansby. 1-2. Good slider from Diaz. Got him, strike 3. 1 away. That wasn't Dansby. That was Hoskins. Here's Dansby. I just see high socks and I think Dansby. High and deep to right. Fairchild roaming back, settling under. It makes the catch. 2 outs. Cubs fans quiet now, but on their feet. Cubs down to their final strike of the 2024 postseason. And he got him! Alexis Diaz comes in and slams the door shut. And the Reds come to Wrigley and take 2 of 3 when it matters most. We sweep the Cubs and head on out to Atlanta for the National League Division Series. The Cubs had our number all season long, had the division, locked it away, but we come in as the underdogs, and we come in with some clutch hits to take the series. Nick Lodolo is your player of the game. Jordan Montgomery got the loss, and can't complain. An all-around great series for the Reds. So we take on the Braves. I don't care about the Lookouts. Oh, the Lookouts lost. Okay, so we're going to take on the Braves. Strider versus... We'll see if Hunter Green has energy. I don't know. But it looks like everything else is set. The Dodgers and the Phillies will square off. Toronto and Texas, like we said earlier, and Minnesota actually comes in and beats the Yankees. I bet that feels good for Twins fans. The Yankees have owned them in the postseason, but not today, as they will go out to Tampa and face the Rays. So, very interesting playoff picture on the American League side. That'll be interesting. I don't think I would hate any of these teams making it to the World Series. And then on the National League side, pretty standard for the first 3 teams. Philly, Dodgers, and the Braves. Reds, it's nice, but that's not realistic either. So kind of some fun all around here in the postseason. So next time we'll take on the Braves. Let me just see how Green's energy is doing. I'm not going to start the game. And he's still not fully rested. I think we can afford to send Abbott out there and then turn back around to Green and Lodolo, because they'll have Strider, they'll have Freed, Bryce Elder, Kenta Maeda, and Chris Sale. So Sale not having maybe the Cy Young season that they would have hoped, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as I post videos as often as I can. Hope you guys are liking kind of the new schedule with MLB The Show on Wednesdays and College Football 25 on Fridays. And leave your feedback in the comments if you enjoyed quick counts, if you enjoyed one game of video, if you want me to go back to editing down these videos and just showing the action. Let me know what works best for y'all. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.